Hey guys, I'm back. This time I've got one of my favorite books. It's one of the young adults. It's called Witch Witch. And it's a puffin book. It's for young adult readers. Or young adult. You get the idea. It is, as the title suggests, about witches. The premise is that there is a wizard named Araman, who's right here in the middle, who is looking for a witch to marry and produce more wizards with. Now, these women you see around him on the cover are all the possible candidates. I think there's 7. But the difference between them is that only 6 are black witches, which means black magic. Belladonna here, whoops, wrong side, the little blonde, is a white witch. And she falls madly in love with him at first sight and enters this competition that he's holding to find the blackest witch in England. Now, Belladonna has a problem. She can't do black magic. No lesions, bloody eyeballs, nests of vipers, nothing. She makes music come out of the air wherever she walks, like this. And baby birds nest her hair, bats, she makes flowers grow. Basically, very, very, very white magic. Not something that you want if you're trying to make black wizards. So, that's a problem. This competition is held in various places throughout England, and there are different sort of challenges. It is that the witches have to do the blackest piece of magic they can. You have Ethel Feedbag, who's this one that looks like a pig, down here. And then, I believe Mother Bloodwort, what in the hell is her name? Madame Olympia. And Nora and Nancy are twins, and they fight like cats and dogs. And then I do not remember the Sea Witch for some reason. But this was one of my favorite books when I was younger. You can kind of tell from the shape it's in. I will not get rid of this book for anything. And here's the excerpt that they give you. Have you ever, sir, considered marriage? There's a sudden flash of fire from Araman's nostrils. Marriage? Me marry? Are you out of your mind? You could have her as a baby, sir. And it would take over for you. A son, you know, said Lester. Background, Lester is an ogre who works for Araman the Awful. Araman was silent. A son. For a moment, he imagined the baby sitting in his pram, a dear little fellow tearing a marrow-bone to shreds. Then he flinched. Who would I marry? He muttered miserably. Of course he knew. All of them knew. There is only one person a wizard can marry, and that is a witch. So, that kind of sets forth the conundrum. You have 2 stories almost. You have Araman and the competition, and then you have a side story with Belladonna and her friend Terence Mugg, who is a human boy from an orphanage who has a pet earthworm. The orphanage is horrible to him. You actually get him to travel around with the witches and Ledbetter, who is Araman's secretary, and Lester, by saying that he is Ledbetter's Yeah, Ledbetter's nephew. So there's stuff going on with Terrence, there's stuff going on with Ahriman, and somehow they all mesh. So, I'm not going to say much more about this, because I think the book should be able to speak for itself. But this is one of my favorites. It is, at the time that my mother got this for me, it was $5. I'm not kidding. Now, most books nowadays have seriously skyrocketed. You can try half-price books, Books A Million. If all else fails, Amazon. But this is worth far, far more than $5. And I can't say enough good things about it. So, for now, that's all about this wonderful little book. I'm probably going to go back and read it now that I've done this video. So, I hope that you enjoy this book as much as I did. And until the next video, I will be seeing you. Happy reading!